Hey guys, I'm gonna make this quick video and talk about something real quick. Just kind of want to go over, it's kind of selfish of me, but it's also not. It's selfish because I want to talk about myself, some things I've been through, but also not because I know it will help people, so that's great. But anyway, just deep introspection, and plus my channel is a lot about like just kind of like sharing what comes up, what comes to mind, things like that. So but yeah, no, I was just listening to a band that I used to listen to years ago. Mastodon is the band. They're a really good band. They're a metal band, but they're pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Nothing wrong with metal, you know what I mean? Pretty good stuff. And yeah, so I used to listen to Mastodon back in the day, and I have times in my head, specific times and dates specifically, 2009, okay, I was back in 2009, 2008 too, some probably, for sure, but really in 2009, I remember listening to this album when it came out. But, what came up for me was the feeling that I still struggle with this, but I have come so far, and I know I'm light years away from where I was when it comes to the feeling like you can like certain things, feeling like it's okay to like what you like, right? Does anybody else experience that, where they're not, where you might have someone in your life or you might have some kind of bad thought in your head that tells you that you're not allowed to like certain things, you can only like this, and you're not allowed to like that. That's a really big deal, right? It's a really big deal, because that's literally like the devil inside your brain telling you you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that. And that's not fair, right? And that's not right. That's the key. It's not right, right? God gives us choices. We're allowed to do whatever we want. Yes, there's going to be consequences, so choose wisely. But I was in a relationship with someone back in the day, and I just remember how much I fought to keep it alive, and I never even realized I was doing this. I just literally thought that I had to do it, right? I just thought I had to. And I eventually married her. But, I think it was a combination. I blamed her some. But I think it's a combination of her and myself, just over the period of time. Things that I believed and didn't believe. Things that I told myself about what I had to be, how I had to be, what I had to do. All that kind of stuff that wasn't really, they weren't really true. They weren't fair things to put on myself. And I did feel it from her too. But it was kind of like a catch-22. Like, I was already kind of doing that to myself, like forcing myself to be a certain way so that she would like me, or so that she would want to be around me, or so that she would be happy in my mind, or be happy literally. And, so I did a lot of things to make her happy, and I sacrificed a lot, and a lot of myself really, ultimately. And, I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying that, like, it's really crazy when you do so much for someone and you never really remembered yourself. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, right? It's a really great, amazing, beautiful, selfless thing to do. But at the same time, you can't do it in a way, or you shouldn't do it in a way that's bad for you. And that was bad for me. And I shouldn't have done that. And, see how deep we get? See how deep? See? I was listening to Mastodon, and here we are. So, but, I liked things. And I remember her reaction to the things that I like sometimes, and and a lot of times it was like, why do you like that? What's wrong with you? You're just like that. You're being like your friend so and so, or you're doing this way, or and like when you live someone who's like that all the time, that's not cool. That's not cool at all, especially when you marry them. Especially when that's supposed to be your wife, that's supposed to be your spouse, that's supposed to be the person who loves you more than anyone, right? So intimately, right? And again, it's nothing against this person, it's nothing against her, but I'm just saying that in general, like, you can't be around people like that. And I'm sure I have my own problems, right? We all have our own problems, but in different ways. But I just know that, and she probably doesn't know this, and, I probably just, I kind of gave up and just went along with the program, right? But, I feel bad about that. Like, I wish that I wish that I could have done so much better. Like, I wish I could have just been like, nah, this is what I like, and that's that, you know? Sorry, but, you know, I'm not sorry. This is what I like, and if you don't like it, then you don't have to, but this is what I like. And I wasn't really like that much. I was much more so like, just shove my stuff away, pocket my stuff and put it away, right? And don't get into it, right? Don't express it. And that is such a really hard, it's a really bad thing to do, and it's not good for you, and it's sad too, because I mean, I put away a lot of that stuff, right? And I should have just been enjoying, right? I should have been parts of myself that I really, parts of myself I tucked away and put away parts of myself, and that's something that you've got to really, you know, you should think twice about. And that's, you know, I realize that now, but I didn't realize it then. I mean, I did, but I kind of picked my battles, and I chose that was a battle I was gonna lose. And I'd rather be with someone who loves me, you know, and yeah, she did love me, but, you know, someone who, you should be with someone who loves you and accepts you for who you are. And it's not that she didn't accept me for who I am, but I didn't feel like I could be myself fully. And that was hard. It was really hard, because I always felt like I was wrong. I felt like I was dumb or lame. And that's really sad. But anyway, I just want to encourage you guys today to do what you want to do, and be careful, because, you know, everything has a consequence, right? But, you know, you should be who you want to be. You should be who you are. Be yourself. Don't let anyone tell you who to be. Don't let anyone make you feel like you gotta stuff who you are away, because that's lame, you know? Just be yourself. Don't worry about other people. Don't worry about anything else. Because in the long run, you gotta live with yourself too. It doesn't matter about the other person. They gotta live with you, but, you know, what's more important? You know, that you're happy with yourself, or that your spouse is happy, right? You are just as important as your spouse, so stop acting like you're not, right? And that's what I'm very glad that I'm in a different place now than I was then. So, but anyway, hope you guys have a great day.